Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Josh Giddey.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
So the Hornets starting 5. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Pat Connaughton is out there with Miles Bridges. And for the Bulls, Bruce Ellis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Kobe White, then there's Kevin Huerter, and it's the chosen one in at the point guard position. And with all the analysis we do going into a season, something... just can't predict, Doris.
The unexpected always arises in this particular league. Whether it's a new face, whether there's a key injury, the narrative is always changing from week to week.
Now here's Bridges, and he gets it to go.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
Vucevic, a screen on Connaughton. It's Huerter on the wing, covered by Connaughton. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Charlotte. Ball passes to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. And that one is stuffed right through.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
So it's Chicago now. The Hornets making their last shot. Picked by Vucevic. Here's the chosen one. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Connaughton passes to Miller. No good on the 3. Here's Chicago now. Still without a basket in the game. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Here's Ball. He's coming off a 25-point game against Milwaukee. To the paint. The floater, and it's good on the layup.
Boy, soft touch from LaMelo. That floater game is on point.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Vucevic. Here's the chosen one. Tipped. And they get it back. Vucevic, a screen on Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Herder. Here's Buzelis. The Bulls with another miss.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Ball left side. Shot from 16. Again, Charlotte.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Everybody get down. You got to dance like everyone's watching.
You'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. The Bulls, 4th.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
The Bulls trail by 8. Well, the Bulls traded away DeRozan, Levine, Caruso. But Grant, despite all that, they finished with an identical record last season.
They did. I mean, they finished the season strong, 17-10 after the All-Star break. Their young backcourt of Giddey and White showing some real promise.
Pass to Miller. He's guarded by White. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Bulls have gone 0 for 6 from the floor. Shaky start. And here's Vucevic. Here's the chosen one. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Chicago with the ball. Looking for their first basket of the game. Pass to White. Here's the chosen one. Outside Herder. Shoots over Connaughton. Herder gets the bucket.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Now here's Connaughton. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Unselfish play by Miles Bridges right there. The team wants more of that.
Here's the chosen one, pounded by Ball. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And the Eastern Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaken up midway through the season. You look at the Bulls, they're in 5th place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning. And of course, Charlotte, quite a bit of space between these two. Hornets leading by 8. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Ball passes to Bridges. Back to Ball. 5 to shoot. The chosen one grabs the board. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. Coach told me, quote, "Our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball." He continued, "Not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision, and we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there." Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Connaughton. The kick out to Ball. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
The Bulls trail by 8. Now Vucevic. Outside White. Vucevic, a screen on Ball. The chosen one, the pass to Vucevic, and the bucket is good.
Well, Vucevic has a great understanding of the pick-and-roll game, and his experience paying off there.
And it's Ball off the drive. Herder defending. Back to Ball. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
White with a screen on Ball. With the teardrop. And it's the chosen one missing.
I'll give him a ton of credit here. He is trying to make plays, but nothing right now helping his team.
Miller finds Ball. Stolen. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. And stolen by Bridges. And it's the Hornets on the break. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yes, Brandon Miller is polished offensively, but he's willing to make some contact happen as well. That's nicely done.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Charlotte?
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And with new ownership and a new front office, some hope that the Hornets can get going, Doris.
Well, they need to, B.A., because it has been a long, slow history of a lack of success, and that can really wear out a fan base. Here's what we know. In the modern NBA, you have to begin with great ownership, and then your front office has to make really smart decisions. Draft well, make key trades, the acquisition of key veterans, and then your coaching staff has got to buy in. So much goes into this.
Now here's Smith. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. 6 to shoot. Herder. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
It's his first trip to the line.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Bridges. And last season, the Hornets with the second most games missed to injury.
Always tough to overcome significant injuries, especially if it's a rebuilding team. And the other part of that, BA, is it's complicating their ability to evaluate the talent that they do have. All of that requires help. You hope that's on the horizon.
He's perfect from the line this time.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's the chosen one. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Bridges outside. Here's Diabate, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Out to Bridges. Launches a 3. The shot no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The chosen one, the pass to White. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Now when on ball, the motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
That's good from White.
And when you look at Kobe White's career numbers, he scored 15 as a rookie. I mean, he's always been a factor offensively.
Collins, he's checked in for Williams. White hits them both. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Charlotte. 7-point differential. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And when it comes to adding sizzle to the steak, just watch LaMelo Ball, Doris.
I love that, B.A. Certainly, entertainment is a big aspect of this young man's game. The fancy dribbling, the no-look passes, the range on his three-point shooting. He alone can be worth the price of a ticket.
Chicago making a switch here. Phillips is checked in. No good on the second free throw. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. Think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Yeah, Jalen Smith wants to stretch the floor. He's got a sweet shot.
Pass to Diabate. Here's Sexton. Blocked! And here they come. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Chicago shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Josh Giddey comes in for White.
At the line for one, number
8. And that one misses.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
And there's the foul. It's on Ayo Dosunmu. That's his first foul. And the Bulls making a change here. Jones is checked in. And so for the Hornets, Connaughton, he's checked in for Green. Brandon Miller comes in for James. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Sexton. Now here's Connaughton. Pass to Miller. And here's Ball. Now Plumlee. 5 on the clock. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Again, the miss by the Hornets. The Bulls have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. On the court for Charlotte, Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then there's Pat Connaughton. And it's Diabate in at the 4 slot. Here's the chosen one. 14 points for him last game against Orlando.
And the way he passed the basketball was also a major factor. He created a ton of opportunities for his teammates, guys.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
A true playmaker. When Ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
The chosen one, the pass to Smith. 3-pointer, Buzelis. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
And now they've got to be careful at the defensive end. They're over the limit much earlier than they should be.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And he drops the first. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Both shots good from the stripe.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
The Bulls trail by 5. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, LaMelo Ball is a playmaker first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After of the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back over to you, BA.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And here's Charlotte now, following the three-point basket by Chicago. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
Here's the chosen one, guarded by Miller. Pass to Buzelis. Here's the chosen one. There's the triple. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Giddey. 8 points in his last time out. Smith uses the glass on the layup. Smith's got 8 points.
We know Jalen Smith wants to be around that offensive window. You've got to check this guy out.
Miller outside. And he drives in. Now here's Ball. Not a lot of room. Chicago grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
Here's Buzelis. No made baskets yet. Count the basket.
Well, you can see it. Buzelis is very comfortable operating in the mid-range.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Is checked in for Smith. And Charlotte making a change here. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
Well, you look at Buzelis. And in dunk contest voting, he's third, a premier athlete in the NBA.
Well, the fans want to see him fly, and us broadcasters, we want him in. I expect to see him compete during All-Star Weekend, believe that.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Here's the chosen one. 10 points for him, and he makes it.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
Ball surveys the floor. Covered by Vucevic. And here's Connaughton for 3. Again, the miss by the Hornets. And it's the Bulls' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. It's Giddey on the wing, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned, outstanding contest, and Josh Giddey says, I don't care, I'm scoring anyway.
Now here's Miller. 14 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
The chosen one, the pass to Vucevic. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his third foul of the game.
Third foul of the half, and that's the risk you take, leaving him out there.
Bridges, he's checked in for Diabate.
Number 0, Miles Bridges.
Chicago passing it around. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Miller. Ball outside. Pass to Bridges. Miller outside. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Connaughton lets the three fly. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Here's the chosen one. There's the 3. And Vucevic hits from deep. Vucevic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Checked in for Charlotte. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. Number 1, the Bulls.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Covered by Vucevic. Pass to Sexton. On the bucket.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. He's checked in for Chicago. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Miller. 14 feet away. Yep, that one's good. Now just a 4-point Bulls lead.
Boy, you just see the mid-range confidence for Brandon Miller. That's a huge part of his development.
White, the pass to Vucevic. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
At the line for Chicago, Nikola Vucevic. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Well, Nikola Vucevic is a capable back-to-the-basket scorer, and he plays with tremendous confidence, guys.
And so Vucevic nails both of them.
They're not leaving any points at the free throw line this quarter. That's the best way to protect the lead.
Now here's Sexton. The D's right on him. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Clock at 6. There's the screen. All sorts of time. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Vucevic, the pass to White. Pass to the chosen one. Deflected.
Oh, how about that rejection from Miles Bridges? Send it back.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Connaughton. And that one good.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Team is in the penalty. Shooting for Charlotte, Pat Connaughton. 1 shot.
Throw good, Connaughton.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half of this one. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Well, what anticipation from the Montenegrin center. Vucevic reading the defense well on the catch and shoot.
Sexton misses. Bulls leading by 3. Outside Herter. Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Buzelis. Out to the wing. And here's Herter. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Bridges. Miller, the pass to Sexton. There's a screen. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
And now that's his second foul, so they're going to have to navigate that as this game progresses here in the next couple minutes.
Chicago has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Here's the chosen one. Check by Sexton. Pass to Buzelis. Now Herter. And that one drops. And now a 5-point Chicago lead.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Bridges outside. 30 seconds left in the first half. Sexton misses.
Just tremendous defensive determination right there. Refuses to allow the easy 2.
Here's the chosen one. Check by Sexton. Vucevic, a screen on Sexton. Pass to Vucevic. This one for 3. Connects from downtown. Vucevic has got 14.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've been lights out from deep. And it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Billy Donovan, and Coach, you look at the team's execution defensively. Are you pleased with what you saw?
I thought we defended well. I think the problem was we fouled too much. Had some turnovers that we wish we would have had back. But overall, I think when we were settled in the half court, we defended well.
Coach hoping they can stay settled in the second half. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Chicago Bulls.
3 has been their magic number. They are shooting that thing.
Shooting it for real. Hitting those shots opens up everything for them. They should have a lot of room to operate in the second half.
And the next topic to touch on, a look at which players might be appearing in the upcoming dunk contest.
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I've seen your dunk before, bad score.
Wow, you're a tough judge for a guy who never participated in the event.
I always wanted to watch it.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nikola Vucevic has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Kevin Huerter out there with Buzelis. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's the chosen one. In at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's the chosen one. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Chicago. On Monday, they'll be facing Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
Now here's Ball. Defense right on him. Nails the 16-footer. Ball's got 7.
Well, that's just a smart move by LaMelo Ball. Uses the screen to shake the defender. That's nice.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's the chosen one. And there's a pick. Here's the 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Bridges outside. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Ball no good.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. Now here's Huerter, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Here's the chosen one. No good from 18.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. White, the pass to Huerter. Sinks the tray. He has 7.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, boy, Miles Bridges showing you that he's not just a scorer. How about that pass and setup?
Here's the chosen one. He's got 13. Back to Vucevic. Outside Herter. Takes the three. And the Bulls get it back. Pass to the chosen one. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. The chosen one's got 6 here in the quarter.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And here's Ball.
Number 8. Third personal foul. First team foul.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. On the wing, Connaughton. 5 to shoot. They set a pick. Unloads. Rebound by the Bulls. Ellis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's the chosen one. Hounded by Ball. The chosen one. The pass to Vucevic. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
I just love the ball movement.
Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Connaughton with the ball. Now Herter defending. Here's the break. Here's the chosen one. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. The chosen one's got 18.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's the chosen one. And the layup is good off the glass. The chosen one's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Miller outside. The three from Ball. Charlotte, no good that time either. Chicago leading by 22. White, the pass to the chosen one. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play. The Bulls in second.
Well, a hot streak like this breeds confidence, a virtuous cycle. You see shots going down, you take that next one with extreme confidence.
Miller outside. Connaughton outside. Just 5 to shoot. To stop the drought. The kick out to Ball. From downtown. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's the chosen one. Hounded by Ball. Picked by Vucevic. Three-pointer. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Connaughton outside. Back to Ball. Puts the move on. Connects. The jumper drops. Ball's got 9.
Well, you have to be willing to take what the defender gives you. LaMelo Ball gets into that mid-range, makes the defender pay.
Here's the chosen one. Pounded by Ball. Here's the chosen one. That one's good for 2. The chosen one's got 22 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Bridges. Hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Pulls up on the wing. And Ball with the basket on the assist from Bridges. And that's now 11 points for LaMelo Ball. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Bulls making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. Colin Sexton's checked in for Charlotte. .149 left in the third quarter. Pass the ball. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ball's got 8 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, tough first half, puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
And you look at Colin Sexton, puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Here's the chosen one. Collins, no good. Now, here is James. Guarded closely. And it's James with the jam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Collins with a screen on Ball. Kicks it out to Collins. And again, no good by Chicago. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte to the middle. Stolen by Collins. Pass to the chosen one. Poke loose. Stolen by Ball. Down low. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Sexton finds Ball. Driving to the basket. And Ball throws it down.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Here's the chosen one. Nice spin off the left rim and in. The chosen one's got 24 points. And so it's Chicago, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. We've got Mason Plumlee, Colin Sexton out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's James, and it's Diabate in at the power forward position. Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. And Doris, you think about the top scorers in this league. They're creating those points with greater efficiency than in decades past.
Analytics is increasingly a part of the NBA. Teams are now understanding that 3 is more than 2, and if you don't make enough of them, you have a math problem. And then the other highly valued shots in the game, and maybe the most valued shots, are restricted area 2s. Listen, let's be smart about the game.
Phillips is checked in for Chicago. That free throw good from Giddey.
When you look at Josh Giddey's overall skill set and combine that with the 6'8" size and the point guard mindset that he has, he is special. The playmaking, the willingness to score it in tough spots. This guy has got a bright future.
And it's stolen by Plumlee. James, left side. Here's Ball. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Giddey passes to Dosunmu. The 3 is up. Shot clock at 6. The Hornets pull it in. To the paint. James finds Ball. They set the screen. Pass to Diabate. And he dunks it down.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
The chosen one, the pass to Smith. Now here's Giddey. Dosunmu for 3. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Dosunmu's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Diabate. Back to Plumlee. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Ball outside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Ball's got 16 points here in the second half. Picked by Smith from deep. Giddey. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
James inside. He's covered by Dosunmu. Pass to Ball. Here's Sexton from deep. Knocks down the long J.
Colin Sexton has proven to be a very capable three-point shooter. Boy, you better be there to contest.
Outside Giddey. From deep three-point land. And it's the chosen one missing.
Well, trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
All no good.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
The chosen one, the pass to Giddey. Smith outside. Counted from distance.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Vucevic is checked in for Phillips.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Diabate. For three, Sexton. Charlotte again missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Outside Giddey. And here's Smith, pounded by Ball. Here's the chosen one. 6 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. With the second effort, it's deflected. James, outside. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, BA, so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, BA.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Miles Bridges checked in for Diabate. Connaughton comes in for James. And Miller subbed in for Sexton. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's the chosen one. Guarded by Miller. Smith with a screen on Miller. To the inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
That's really impressive movement from Jalen Smith. Set the screen, get to the hoop.
Bridges outside. Miller with it. DeSumo picks him up. And he lobs it up top. Vucevic with the steal. The chosen one. The pass to Giddey. Here's the chosen one. The three. No good on the shot.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
From short range. It's good. 7 points for Brandon Miller.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Pass to the chosen one. It's tipped.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Miller finds Ball. Bridges with it. To the middle. With the floater. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. And to encourage more mid-range and close play, some have suggested moving the three-point line out.
I do not like this idea, BA. You can't move the corner any further back. How many sideline violations do we already have? Let the game play as is.
And the first one at the line is good for Chicago, whose Ellis is checked in for Smith. Herter comes in for DeSumo. And it's White in for Giddey. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Bulls leading by 19. Floats one. And it's the chosen one missing.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players.
Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Now here's White. Pass to the chosen one from deep. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight. Ball outside. And here's Bridges. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The superb athleticism of Miles Bridges just creates so many challenges for the defense, particularly when he gets inside.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Bridges.
Guys, what we've come to learn about Miles Bridges is this guy is a force on the offensive end. Whether he's inside or outside, you know he's going to be aggressive trying to put the ball in the basket.
It's both from the stripe.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Chicago leading by 15. And here's Herder. Up top, Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. Inside. From 6 feet away. And off the front iron, and it goes. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Boy, this guy has been a completely different player in this half of basketball. Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
White, the pass to Vucevic. And it's off from three-point range. Hornets trail by 15. Bridges outside. Miller outside. For three. Pure from three-point range.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
Pass to Vucevic. The jump hook. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
Miller, the pass to Ball. Getting crafty. He gets it to go.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Connaughton against Herder. Lets it go from 11. Vucevic.
Tonight you see why Vucevic was an all-star. Gifted scorer. Can carry an offense. This guy's got the whole package offensively.
Book it.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Herder outside. Here's the chosen one, hounded by Ball. Now White. He launches. Rebounded by Miller.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The three is in.
Boy, what a nice find from LaMelo Ball. You can tell this guy loves setting up his teammates.
Here's the chosen one, hounded by Ball. Vucevic, a screen on Ball. Here's Vucevic. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
game away. He's been nailed all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
I'll tell you, delivering the basketball in tight spots is not easy, but he made it look that way.
Here's the chosen one, pounded by Ball. Here's Vucevic.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip. Wow, the young sir, Brandon Miller, in a big moment. I got you, folks.
Here's the chosen one, pounded by Ball. Here's the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
His teammates look too overzealous in the big moment, and he must be doing something right.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
For your 3, 1, 2, go!
outside. Oh, he missed the jumper.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Chicago now. 6-point lead. Stolen by Miller.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. It falls!
Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
Third team foul. At the line for two, number 8.
Shooting two.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, you love to see a guy step in nice, calm, cool, and collected and knock the free throws in.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They're down by 6. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Miller outside. Takes a three. Cleared away by White. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Fourth personal foul. 14. At the line for the ball. Two shots.
Shoot two.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And so Chicago takes the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Nikola Vucevic.